Hello. Let me see. Okay. Hello, hello. Something with my hair. Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of our 8 Hanukkah Miracles Crochet Along. Excuse me. Something is going off here. I have to have my phone because we had a rocket fire an hour ago on Tel Aviv area. So I have to have my phone here in case we start sirens again. But all right, so we are in the day 2 of our 8 Hanukkah Miracles Crochet Along, free crochet along with SandraStitches. Hi everybody, my name is Sandra if you don't know me. Hi Erica, how are you? I am dying to see your skinny cowl. So yes, I saw your post and I answered. I will just introduce myself if somebody is watching and doesn't know me. So I'm Sandra and I'm the designer behind SandraStitches, and I'm from Israel. So this is why my English is not my first language, but we are here for crochet and we are having so much fun. And this is a free event, a free crochet along that we are going to be working each day for 8 days. A small project, crochet project, something nice, that you can make in an hour or something like that, that you can use scrap yarn, that you don't have to go and buy all kind of a fancy yarn. And this is because, Hanukkah is an 8-day holiday. So I decided to go 8 days for Hanukkah, and each one of my projects, it's a kind of a small miracle, something special. So this is day 2. And today we are going to be working a scrunchie, but I don't have it. The actual scrunchie. I looked everywhere in my house for the scrunchie and I thought I had it. That's the reason why I didn't prepare a new one. But I was so sure that I had it somewhere here in my craft room, but I couldn't find it. So I am going to put a photo of the scrunchie that we are going to be making now in the comments. Let me see if I can do that. So we can all, I hope we can do that. I hope I can paste a photo, maybe? No. Let me see if I have a photo. Let me see if I can do that. If not, I will just put the link. I will explain, but the link to the free pattern, every pattern that we are going to be working now in these 8 days is free on my blog, so you can follow the pattern free. It will always stay free on my blog. Of course, in the blog there are ads, so it's sometimes for some people it's annoying, but this is the way I can, be compensated a little bit. But you also have a coupon code for Ravelry if you want to get the written pattern, the PDF, ad-free for 50% off. So you can get it. You have all details in the post itself. So I put the link here in the comments, and you can see the picture, the photo of the scrunchie that we are going to be working today. I'm so sorry that I don't have the actual piece. I was sure, 100%, 1000% that I had it, and I don't have it. But it's funny that I cannot, in the comments, I cannot add a picture, a photo. Okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, say hi, say hello. If you're here, somebody, if you're watching, so I can say hello back to you, and we'll get straight into the pattern. Um, as Erica said, and she asked in the group, of course, I want to see what you're working, like if you're making these patterns, these projects from the crochet along. So please, please, please take pictures and post in the group. Even if you're halfway, in the process, work in process, whatever, just post in the group. So first of all, we can congratulate you, and also to make sure, that you get all the hearts and likes and everything. But also, it will show people, other people, and maybe other people will want to make the same, follow the patterns as well. So please, 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 I encourage you to come and post in the group. Um, every live tutorial that I'm making each day, I also upload it to YouTube later, so you can go and watch the replay on YouTube. You can watch the replay here in the group. It doesn't really matter. So, any questions? Somebody, hi Suen from Texas. Hello, how are you? So happy that you joined us. So today we're working this scrunchie. Now, scrunchies are really easy to make. And usually you use this kind of a velvety yarn, and just make, single crochets around, and you let the yarn make the statement, right? Because they're always kind of a velvety and sparkly or whatever kinds of yarns. I want to do something a little bit different, so I'm going to be using a normal hairband. You call these hairbands? Normal black hairbands, and scrap yarn. Any yarn that you have will do for that. I have this, how do you call it, variegated yarn, self-stripe. It's not self-stripe because it doesn't make stripes, but kind of very colory yarn that I'm going to be using for this project. Let me see where my starting yarn is. And this is a weight 4 yarn, so I will be using my 5mm hook. And we are going to start. You can follow the pattern with me in the blog, but we are going to be starting by making as many. The number of stitches does not really matter. It depends on the hairband that you have, how stretchy it is. You want it to be all full, so it doesn't show the black. So we are going to be starting by putting single crochet in the hairband. I'll start with a slip knot, right? Let me see what's going on with the camera here. Can you see me? Okay, can you see my hands? All right. I'll start with a slip knot. And hi Signe, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. You were probably busy making lots of crochet projects, right? So we'll start by making a slip knot and inserting inside the headband, and starting with a single crochet. That's it. So we will make as many single crochet that we need inside the hairband, so it covers it all up and we don't have any, any black or whatever color you're using for the hairband, you don't see it. Now, you're sitting in a salon chair getting my hair curled. Oh, you're having a treat and you're watching us. This is great. I'm really impressed. You are very, how do you say it? Doing a lot of things at the same time, right? So I'm just going around, making single crochet inside the hairband, inside, normally, normal single crochet as you would, and that's it. I'll just tell you what I said in the beginning. After, I think, how long it's been? 2 weeks, 3 weeks since we had the ceasefire. So, and we didn't have sirens since then. We didn't have rockets flying over our heads. So today, about an hour ago, suddenly I was in the mall with my daughter buying some stuff, and my phone, I have this app on my phone that every time there is a siren in cities where I know my family are, so you can decide which cities you want to be alerted. So suddenly I was in the middle of the mall, and suddenly my phone blew up and started with this the siren, and people looked, they looked because the siren was not about our area, it was about a different area where my daughter lives. So everybody got scared. What's going on? There is a siren. And then I looked, and it was on in the Tel Aviv area. So I had to, make sure my daughter was okay. She was in the safe room. Everything was fine. Whatever. And yeah. So this is why I keep my phone here now, because I just, if it starts, we don't know what's going on. Anyway, so as you see, I keep doing single crochet inside the hairband, and I keep pushing and pushing them back, so they get really, really together and very, so there is no room left, okay? It doesn't really matter how many you put inside, because the pattern doesn't really matter the number. It's about the size of your hairband. All right, and when you think you are finished, make 2 more, so you're on the safe side. So I think I'm done. I'm going to work 2 more. So this is my row 1, and then I'm going to slip stitch to the first, as we would do in a normal round, right? Just slip stitch to the first. So this is the first round for the scrunchie. Now, as you can see, if I pull it so I don't see the black, and everything is fine. Let's go to the pattern and see what does it say there. How to work row 2. Okay. Row 2, we chain 1, and then we single crochet 1 in the first stitch, chain 3, and single crochet 1 in the same stitch. Okay, this is how we are going to make our scrunchie kind of ruffle. So on each stitch, it doesn't matter how many stitches you made, you are going to single crochet 1, chain 3. It's kind of a picot stitch, and single crochet 1 in the same stitch. So we just go around in every stitch, single crochet 1, chain 3, and single crochet 1 in the same stitch. You see what's going on here? Because I'm using a variegated yarn, so it gives it even more kind of texture. But of course, you can use any yarn you want. I don't think I would, maybe yes, I don't know, I have to try. I never tried to work this pattern with the, how do you call these kind of yarns that are kind of usually used for amigurumi, kind of chenille, very fluffy. I don't know the name of these yarns. Um, oops, let me see something in the comments. So if you use, maybe, you know what, we'll have to try maybe to use one of these yarns and then see if it works, because those yarns are a bit more on the higher size of yarn, weight of yarn. So I don't know. But yeah, sure, we can try. Of course, if you make it with a solid color, so you will see the pattern more. Here, because I'm using a variegated yarn, the pattern is kind of a, I like it, but it's a preference, right? So the pattern is kind of a blending with the color of the yarn. So single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. As you can see, I'm already having the ruffle here. It's already curling here. So this is what I will be doing all across. It's kind of tedious, but this is what it is. All across until I finish in each and every stitch. The next row will be the same, but we'll go over it in a minute. So we'll see if I finish this row. So tell me in the comments, what are you working on now? Are you working on something special? Are you... Signe, I know that you're always working on some projects to donations and to all kind of organizations. So what are you working on now? As I walk through these 1,000 stitches. Let me see. You can see how it ruffles. It goes wave. It curls. Okay. Let me go over this. And today, besides me working now here on this, the Hanukkah event, also one of my patterns, a new pattern, it's called the Eden Scarf. It's featured in a blog hop, the Sparkling Snowball blog hop that is going on this month. You will see a link and a photo in the group shortly. I think it's scheduled to go on the group shortly. Now this is a very special scarf, and there is a story. I don't know if you know or if you remember, but a few months ago we had 6 hostages that they were killed. We knew they were alive. One of them is an American citizen called Hirsch. 6 young hostages were killed in the tunnels of Gaza. And our soldiers, they found their bodies. And so I decided that I will design a few, 6 new designs and name them after these hostages. I don't know them, of course, personally, and I don't know if they will like these colors and these type of things, but I felt I had to do something because it was so heartbreaking. We had video footage of them that they were alive, and they were young women and men, and they survived in the tunnels for, I don't know, 300 days or something like that, and they at the end were murdered. Just the terrorists, they heard some noises, they thought that our soldiers were coming, so they shot them. So the scarf, it's named after one of the girls, one of the women. Her name was Eden Yerushalmi, and I decided to name this scarf after her. So it's the Eden scarf. So if you go, I'll put the link in a minute. You see what's going on here? Look how beautiful it comes up. It's so curly. Even if you make only one row of this, you already have a really nice and curly scrunchie. But I made 2 rows, so we're going to finish this one, hopefully today. It takes a while because there is a lot of stitches. And we'll start the next row. Let me just put the Eden scarf link here in the comments. So if you want to look at it, if you want to make it. Now, because it's on the blog hub, so you can download the free PDF. There is a code there, and you can download it for, the code is valid for 24 hours. So go grab the free PDF, and if you don't want it or whatever, if you can follow the free pattern on my blog. It will be forever free anyway on the blog. So this is, if you can see in the comments, so it's a round to square granny in different kind of shades of brown and mustard and beige, and there is a similar to this variegated yarn in the middle for the round, but in different colors. And yeah, of course you can make it in any color, in any yarn, but this is what I chose for it. She was a very young woman. I think she was around 20, 22, maybe 23, nothing. And yeah, it was heartbreaking really to know that they survived so long and then they were killed. And we still have 100 people there. And we are hoping, we are hearing that lately, the last few days, the leaders of the H word, you know, we are not allowed to say it in the internet, the Hamas group, the terrorists in Gaza, they want to make a deal. So we are hoping to bring some of them alive back home. We are hoping to bring everybody home, but we are hoping that we know that not all 100 are alive, but whoever is will bring the people who are alive and the people who are dead to be buried properly in their country. So yeah, but okay, let's focus on our crochet. I'm in my last one, so 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1 single crochet. It's like a V-stitch, but with chain 3 in the same stitch, and then I will slip stitch to the first single crochet, And let's see, how is my nephew? Okay, my nephew is doing great. He's not serving now. He was in Gaza for a few months, and we were worried dead, really. And then he got some time off, and then he was called to the north to fight in Lebanon, and he was there for a month or something, and then because of the ceasefire and everything, not all the soldiers stayed there. So, oops. So he's back home. He's not serving now. So we can breathe. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for asking. Really, it's so worrying, and I hope everything ends soon for everybody in the area. Everybody, including the Syrians now that are having. I cannot even explain what's going on here because it's so surreal. We were so used to all these enemies, and now all of them are kind of, you know, falling apart. But we still don't know if it's going to be a good thing. Anyway, back to our crochet. So row 2, this is row 1. Look at it. It's all curled, all beautiful. Oops, let's put this like this. So we already have a kind of scrunchie, but I wanted to make it a little bit bigger, like taller. So row 2, we chain 4, and then we single crochet 1 in the chain 3 space from the previous round, chain 4, single crochet 1, and in the chain 3 spaces. So now we are going to be working inside here the chain 3 spaces. So in each chain 3 space we are making 1 single crochet, and we chain 3 or 4. How many did I say? 4. Okay. Chain 4 and go to the next chain 3 space. Oops. And single crochet 1. Chain 4. Go to the next chain 3 space and single crochet 1. So look what happens here. We have kind of a lacy scrunchie, and it's dense, but it's not so dense. So if you put it in the hair, you have some lacy coming out. So chain 4, 3, 4, and 1 single crochet inside the chain 3 space. 3, 4, 1 single crochet inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 single crochet inside. This is how it looks after 2 rows. Can you see it? Or maybe the variegated yarn is too... No, you can see it. What do you think about it? Tell me. Cute. Suan, hello. You like it? Yeah. I think it, personally, it's so easy, and I think it's kind of different from the scrunchies that you see all around. So if you like, I think it's a great kind of, you know, thank you present, or maybe you want to gift somebody who is not, you know, you're not very, very close to, or maybe if you need something for school teachers, or I don't know, the postman, postwoman, something like that. I know that you usually gift everybody on the holidays. So, you know, I lived in the US in California for 3 years, many, 20 years ago. And it was the first time that we saw all the Christmas and holiday really, you know, taking place really how it should be. Because here, of course, there are a lot of Christians, are Christians, and they celebrate and everything, but most of the country is Jewish, so we don't have a lot of things in the streets, you know, all the lights and all the music and everything, on the songs and everything. So I experienced it when I lived in the US, and now that I'm living in this city that is called Haifa, it's a special city in the north of Israel because it's a city that we live here, all the religions together, and we get along just fine with no problem. And so I will go maybe next week. And so we have every year, it's called the Holiday of the Holidays, and we celebrate all three religions holidays: Christmas, Hanukkah, and there is a Muslim uh, celebration as well that comes in the same time. I don't know the name, but there is a special place in the city where we have a tree and a Hanukkah. It's the with the candles, how you call it in English, and something for the Muslim celebration, and all the streets are with lights and with the music and everything. It's really, really beautiful. So we have that in my city. I will take pictures, I will take photos, and I will put them in the. I'll go with my grandson, and we'll go to celebrate, and I will take pictures and put them in the group for you to see. So I'm just doing chain 4, single crochet inside the chain 3 spaces. As you can see, look at it, look. This is it. You go around and around and around and around. Signe, I'm working on an hexagon afghan. Ooh, it's made with red hot super silver yarn in a self-stripping colorway. 7 and 6 motifs on each row. I've complete. Wow, you have a lot of patience. I don't have any patience for big projects. This is why I love making small projects. No blankets for me. Only maybe, you know, baby blankets. Small blankets, but not big projects with a lot of different motifs and different things. No, not for me. But I admire people who do that because you're working beautiful, beautiful projects. I just know myself. Okay. Hi, Roberta. How are you? Nice to have you. I haven't seen you for a while. So we are finishing the scrunchie. Look how nice. Can you see it? Yeah, look how nice it's becoming. I'm getting to the last few chain 3 spaces. So row number 1 is single crochet around the airband. Row number 2 is single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the same stitch, in each and every stitch. Row number 3 is single crochet, chain 4, single crochet in every chain 3 space. Chain 4, single crochet in every chain 3 space, and that's it. And then you slip stitch and you are done. So you can make one of these in kind of, how long have we been? Half an hour? Half an hour. Okay, I'm going to slip stitch to the first. And I am done. Cut my yarn and I'll weave it in later. And this is it. We have the scrunchie, the new simple scrunchie. Look how curly it is, and it's lacy, a lacy scrunchie. I hope you like it, and I definitely want to see your scrunchies. Maybe I'll put it in my hand. What do you think? I know many designers put their scrunchies on their hands. Yeah. It's cute, isn't it? All right, so this is day 2 of the 8 Hanukkah Miracles crochet along, free crochet along. I will see you tomorrow. You missed the beginning. Okay, you watch the replay, no problem. The replay is going to be in the group, and I will upload it to YouTube as well, so you can always go back to YouTube and watch it there. Tomorrow we are going to be working. Let me see what's up for tomorrow. Which pattern we have tomorrow. Let me see. Okay, tomorrow we are working the slant stitch washcloth. This is great. You know, we all have washcloths. We can always have one more. There is not enough. There is never enough washcloth, right? So cotton yarn, best for washcloth. I use scrap because I like to use 2 strands for washcloth, so it makes it really, really thick. We'll talk about it all tomorrow. I hope you like this one, and I will see you back in the group. Take photos, post them in the group, not under the video, just a new post. So there are more, so people can see the photos. If you put the photos under this video, so you know it goes, we cannot find it. So post in the group with new post, and that's it. I'll see you. Bye bye.